you came from. Yun lang po.
Hi po, ako nga po pala si Mark Clarence Pianya from San Pablo City. At ito po ang kwento ko. Nagsimula po yung paglalaro ng basketball sa court namin. Kumbaga, wala po talagang hilig maglaro dati. Tapos, yung nanay ko po lagi yung pinapunta sa court na maglaro. Like, maglaro doon. Ganun, sabay yun. Nahiligan ko na rin po. Sasabi ko po sa nanay ko, mahal na mahal kita. Tsaka, salamat sa suporta lagi sa akin at walang sawang panonood sa paglalaro ko. Ayun lang. Love you. Napunta po kay Coach Francis nung nag-tryout po ako ng high school sa San Pablo Collegiate. Then, after ko po ng high school, nag-rekta na po ako kay Coach sa college.
I'm Brian
three-point shot for Peñafiel. Boom!
Too big, too strong, too good. Out for another three-pointer. Butter!
Not in my house.
You are seeing the full court view of ENDERUN Gymnasium, home of the Titans. And today we set the table for an epic battle for conference championship next week, as we will be having 2 conference championship games as we are winding down the road for the Pinoyliga Collegiate Cup Season 5. Magandang hapon mga kaliga. My name is Kiko Maligdem. Kasama ko ngayon si Mal Sivesa as we will be bringing you the action here in ENDERUN Gymnasium for 2 conference championships, starting off with the North Championship or North Conference Championship. Good afternoon, Miles. How's your day?
Good afternoon. Okay naman yung araw ko. Ikaw, kumusta ka, Kiko, ngayon?
Well, excited dahil ito na, makukumpleto na yung top 4 or yung mga conference championships or champions natin sa Pinoyliga Collegiate Cup. As we take a look at the conference final results, makikita natin 2 down, 2 to go. East Conference champions was taken by the San Pablo Colleges. Yung West Conference naman nakuha ng EAC. Malalaman natin ngayon mamaya ang North Conference champion at na South Conference champions. Excited na ba lahat? Dahil excited na kami mga kaliga as we take a look at the game schedule for today. Mag-uunang magtatapat ang North Conference Finals between the number 1 seed St. Clair Saints kontra number 2 seed Diliman College. Mamaya namang alas 3 ang South Conference Finals. Parehong number 1 and 2 ang maglalabanan. Number 1 ang Perpetual Altas going up against St. Dominic Pikeman. At siguradong pukpukan ang magiging labanan dahil ang Conference Championship ang naghihintay sa mga magwawagi sa labang ito. And let's focus right now sa game at hand at yan ang laban sa North Conference at ito ay sa pagitan ng St. Clair Saints at Dominic or ang Diliman College Blue Dragons.
At sa pagtatapat nga nitong dalawang hari ng Norte, makikita natin this is a battle of contrasting styles, even as both really have excellent FSAs, itong si Musa Diona ng St. Clair at itong si Solomon Cone nga ng Diliman Colleges, very contrasting styles. Interesting. Makikita natin doon sa mga huling laro nila, kung gaano nga ba sila kagaling at kung paano sila magma-match up laban sa isa't isa. Balikan natin yung kanilang mga huling laro.
At syempre, hindi ito ang unang pagtatapat ng Diliman College at ng St. Clair Saints. In fact, they met in the elimination route kung saan nagwagi dito ang St. Clair Saints. That's why they got the number 1 seed because of the win over the other rule. And St. Clair won 73-62. Run us through what happened in this game.
So dito sa larong to, kitang-kita natin, nangingibabaw yung depensa. St. Clair College of Caloocan really likes to play excellent defense. And in this game, na-keep nila sa 62 points lamang itong Diliman Blue Dragons. The rebounding match was even. Of course, pareho silang merong malakas na FSA. Although, admittedly, medyo mas may konting edge itong si Musa Diona. Mas focus siya as a defensive anchor and also as a rebounder para sa St. Clair College of Caloocan.
At syempre, punta naman natin, pag sinabi natin Diliman College, ito yung mga dapat nating bantayan. In that game, Solomon Cone finished with a double-double performance, 22 points, 18 rebounds. Kasama naman niya si Leonard Maranya, 16 points, 3 rebounds.
Yes, itong si Leonard Maranya will be a very important key, para dito sa Diliman Blue Dragons because he is really an efficient slasher and also he manages to clog the lane, to crash the defense para lumog-luwag yung lanes para sa kanilang mga shooter.
And let's go to the other side of the fence. Ito namang St. Clair Saints, nanalo sila over sa Diliman College at ang nagbida dyan si Clint Manzano with 15 points, 12 rebounds, and then Richmond Monteo 11 points, 6 assists.
At itong si Richmond Montejo nga, ang kanilang primary playmaker, alam naman natin mas evenly spread yung kanilang opensa. So makikita natin kung paano paiikutin itong si Richmond Montejo yung bola para ma-feed yung kanilang iba't ibang scorers. Marami silang options sa team na ito.
And of course, speaking of that one, tignan natin ano ba yung tinahak na daan nila, paano sila nakarating sa Conference Championship. Let's start off with Diliman College. They defeated the LPU Pirates 94-81. Ano nangyari sa game na to, Miles?
Dito sa larong to, mas close actually yung laban na to kesa than the score suggests. Although 13 points yung kalamangan ng Diliman College dito, hindi natin maikakaila na noong gitnang parte ng larong ito, actually nakakapalag pa yung LPU Pirates, no? Pero nanaig yung kanilang presensya sa loob, no? Walang FSA itong LPU Pirates at yung fact na yon, tinake advantage naman talaga nitong Diliman College. Although you can see dito sa larong to, no, natalo sila sa rebounding match ng LPU Pirates. So that's something they have to watch out for, especially against a great rebounding team like St. Clair.
Pag Diliman College, nagbida dyan si Solomon Cone, double-double, 29 and 11. Ganun din naman si John Henon na pumutok sa game na yan with 22 points, 3 rebounds, 5 assists, and 3 steals.
Definitely, no, John Henon, really important. May expect na natin na yung depensa na St. Clair ay magkaklog sa loob, no, laban dito kay Solomon Cone. At dito papasok yung mga shooters na gaya ni John Henon. No. John Henon, really an excellent catch and shoot option para dito sa Diliman College.
Punta naman natin ang St. Clair Saints. Nanalo sila. This was a come from behind victory over the MCU Supremos. In fact, this game went to overtime.
At dito sa larong to, no, nakita natin kung paano dumepensa itong St. Clair College of Caloocan. Alam natin na kaya nilang makipagsabayan sa isang laro na dikdikan. No? So if the game goes down the wire at magkakaroon dito ng battle of attrition, ika nga, no, meron ng clutch gene na napatunayan itong St. Clair College of Caloocan.
At pag sinabi natin St. Clair sa game na yon, Musa Diona, double-double, 10 and 14. Siyempre, ito naman si
officials are
And ladies and gentlemen, the starters for both squads, Araranya, Henon, Cone, Arsiaga, and Escobar for the Blue Dragons. For the Saints, we have Monteo, Ibanez, Jonah, Manzano, and Bautista. Now, Miles, ang maganda dito, parang inaabangan ko matchup itong salpukan ng dalawang FSA nila.
Definitely, Kiko. These are two of the top FSAs dito sa ating Collegiate Cup. No? So makikita natin battle of contrasting styles. Yung isa, napakagaling sa opensa. Yung isa, napakabigat sa depensa. No? So let's see.
First crack at the basket will go to Saint or to Dominic. Dominic Escobar sasabihin ko, pero si Arsiaga ang tumira, nagmintis. Sinasabi nga nila itong Diliman College, sobrang init ng kamay sa labas dahil na rin napaka-effective mag-attract ng depensa si Solomon Cone.
Yun ang kanilang game plan talaga, tawag dito, ibigay yung bola sa loob at i-crash yung depensa ng kalaban, no, para lumawag-luwag yung shooters nila, lalo na dito kay John Henon, no, napakagaling na shooter.
Here comes Jonah. Jonah on top of the key. Binigay ngayon kay Montejo. Montejo. 6 seconds. Montejo. 3. Oh, yes! For Richmond. Montejo.
Very good sign. Early three-pointer para dito sa St. Clair Saints, no?
And right now, Escobar. Binigay ngayon dito. Oh, a 3-point shot. And on. Siya naman daw kakana. No good. Great box out by Diona. Here comes Justine Bautista, binigay ngayon, and Musa Diona scoring there immediately.
Ganyan dapat ang ginagawa ng St. Clair Saints, atakihin itong si Solomon Cone para mahirapan siya sa depensa.
And meanwhile, an end one opportunity, inatake agad naman ng Diliman College, and that resulted to an early foul on Montejo.
Doon sa nakaraang laro nila, Kiko, no, napaka-high scoring game yung laban ng LPU at nitong Diliman College. And one of the keys in which Diliman can win against St. Clair is by speeding up the game. No? They can win in transition. Itong St. Clair, mas gusto nila yung defensive battle.
Sararanya will try to complete his 3-point play opportunity. Nagmintis si JR Sararanya. And now, here comes Richmond. Richmond, binabangga ngayon. Look at the harassing defense of Sararanya. Ito yung mahirap kay Sararanya. No? And bumawi naman si Richmond Montejo. And like what I've been saying, ito yung sakit, tingin ko lang, kay JR Sararanya. Ang hilig niya sumundot and harass, sobrang dikit. And that results, ilang games ko na nakitang foul trouble siya.
Kung ikaw ay isang starting point guard, maganda na masipag ka duwepensa, pero yun nga lang, kailangan mo ingatan yung fouls. No? You have to play defense with your feet, not so much with your hands. It's good if you can get a few steals, pero kung hindi mo kaya agawan yung kalaban, yun lang mapigilan mo yung driving lane niya. Enough na yun.
And nagbawihan sila, nagmintis din ng free throw si Montejo. Meanwhile, a jumper there by Escobar, no good. Cone, no good. He misses that one. May bihira siya makakita na kasing laki din niyang bumabantay sa kanya in the past few games. Meanwhile, Montejo, and just like that, and that is the second foul of Sararanya. Masyadong gigil si Sararanya in this game.
He has to settle down, lalo na magaling din itong si Richmond Montejo. And if you just look at the two of them, you can see that Richmond Montejo probably has 1 or 2 inches over dito kay Sararanya. So itong si Sararanya, ang advantage niya ay speed. Itong si Richmond Montejo, he can see over the defense. And very good game plan very early. No? He's attacking the defense. He knows that he has the height advantage. So sasalaksak itong si Montejo hanggang makahanap ng solusyon itong Diliman College.
As Richmond goes for his second freebie, 2 for 2 for Richmond. He has scored 7 out of the 9 points of St. Clair early on at kinakain niya sa depensa si JR Sararanya in the early going. Pero ito si Cone, mangmamama na and scores there.
Nagsisimula na nga ang scoring itong si Solomon Cone. And tingnan natin kung kaya niyang i-keep up yun hanggang sa fourth quarter.
Meanwhile, ito si Clint Manzano, binigay niya yung kay Justin. Justin, he drives. Justin drives. Layup, it's good for Justin Bautista. Meanwhile, ito naman, bola na kay Dominic Escobar. Escobar will bring down the leather. Binigay kay Arsiaga. And now they swing the ball to their teammate back kay Escobar. Arsiaga for the 3. Oh, yes, sir!
That's definitely what the Diliman Blue Dragons need to do kapag hindi nakakapasa sa loob dito kay Solomon Cone. Kick the ball out. Find an opening in that zone defense.
Meanwhile, Manzano, binigay kay Justin Bautista. Hiningi ni Diona ang bola, pero hindi niya zone yan. Great passing by St. Clair. Bautista, 3 seconds to work on their shot. Shot by Justin, no good. Rebound by Cone. And now here comes Escobar. Dominic nagdadala ng bola. Dominic drives. Tres. Oh, by Giteng, no good. Mintes, rebound by Diona this time. 6:47 remaining. Tumatawag ng play ngayon si Richmond Montejo. 7-11 ang score. Lamang ng 4 na puntos ang St. Clair Saints. Look at the movement by St. Clair, giving some spacing. As we take a look at Montejo once again. And Montejo really sticking it straight to the heart of the defense of Diliman College. And now they lead by 8, 15-7. Welcome back, mga kaliga, and we are live in ENDERUN Gymnasium, where every possession has become more important than the last. Both coaching staffs have used the timeout to draw something up. Now it's time to see which team executes that play better. 6:28 remaining, 15-7. What did you notice in the first 4 minutes of this game?
You can see the St. Clair Saints really attacking the defense nitong si Sararanya. No? Alam nila, katulad nga na sinabi mo, gigil siya in going for the steals at merong height advantage itong si Richmond Montejo sa kanya. And if they try to double team Richmond Montejo, kaya niyang pumasa. No? He's also a good passer coming out of the drive, either for the drop pass or the kick out.
And meanwhile, nawala ang bola kay Clint Manzano. Parang na-excite siya masyado doon. And that turnover, bumalik siya sa bench. And he's gonna get some earful from Coach Gino. Pero syempre, lang yun, parang guide motivation ni Coach Gino sa kanyang mga players.
Yes, tough love lang yun from Coach Gino. Definitely, we know Coach Gino, one of the best coaches dito sa ating collegiate level. No?
As Justin Bautista scores another one. It's 17-7. And look at that defense. Wow. Look at that defense by St. Clair. And this is where the depth comes in. St. Clair apparently has a deeper bench compared to Diliman College based on what we have seen in the past few games. But itong Diliman College kasi talagang hindi nagpapatalo agad to.
Itong Diliman College, they make up for a lack of depth doon sa kanilang strategy. No? They have a really good scoring center surrounded by a lot of shooters. No? And yung strategy na yun na one in, 4 out really works at the collegiate level.
Pero ito, Musa Diona nagpakitang gilas. 5 points na. And making that 3-pointer. And Sararanya, pumasok ulit. He has to be careful. Henon, hindi pa nakakascore ng 3. Nagmintes. Kone grabs that offensive board. Kone will test the defense. And he got fouled there by Musa Dione. Now this is an interesting matchup. Sabi ko nga, jump ball pa lamang. Matetest talaga kasi ang lapad ni Diona.
And itong si Solomon Kone, ang laki na niya kumpara sa ibang bigs dito sa Pinoyliga Collegiate Cup. Pero itong si Musa Diona, mas malaki pa kesa sa ibang nakaharap niya. No? Matangkad na, malapad pa. Ang ganda pa ng footwork sa poste. No? That time he was able to stand his ground. Yun nga lang, he gave a foul noong tumitira na itong si Solomon Kone.
Solomon Kone misses. However, he will get another opportunity to redeem himself. Now, Diliman College has been averaging 59.8% sa free throws. So medyo not good when in terms of basketball, yung free throw shooting. Kasi ang St. Clair, they're averaging 75.7%. Ibig sabihin, ang ganda ng kamay ng St. Clair sa free throws.
That's a very huge discrepancy, Kiko. Lalo na dun sa estilo ng laro ng St. Clair. Gusto ng St. Clair yung depensa na dikitan, no? yung defensive kind of game na dikitan at yung mataas na free throw percentage. It comes into the equation kapag dikitan yung laro. And makita natin mamaya kung kaya mag-hold up ng free throw shooting nitong Diliman College kapag naging dikdikan yung laro sa fourth quarter.
And right now, Despite being up by 12 points, Coach Gino sues for time. He wants to recalibrate. He wants to check everything again dahil gusto niyang masiguradong nasa kanilang momentum after this break. We're back inside the ENDERUN Gymnasium, and if you just join us, you're picked a great time. The intensity continues to build up as these two teams battle possession after possession in another exciting collegiate basketball showdown. Mga kaliga, number 1 seed St. Clair Sing going up against number 2 Diliman College in the North Conference Finals. Ang mananalo dito will win the North Conference and book a seat sa Final Four ng Pinoyliga Collegiate Cup Season 5. And so far, the score, we have double-checked the score. The score is 18-8. As a turnover there by Giona, and Arsiaga scores on that basket.
That's definitely what the Diliman College Blue Dragons needs to do. Pabilisin yung laro. Alam nila na dehado sila kapag ginawa nilang half court yung laro. No, nakita natin mas malaki at mas malalapad ito mga manlalaro na St. Clair.
And right now, Justine gets that basketball. Bautista binigay kay Diona. Monteo has it. Monteo. He gets it. Oh, Megan for the 3. No good. Rebound by Bautista. Binalik kay Megan. One more chance. Hindi niya ginawa. Hindi na ipasok. And now here comes Sararanya tumatakbo. Binigay ngayon kay Escobar. Balik kay Sararanya. And now Arsiaga has it. Arsiaga looking for Cone. Cone will do the low post. Puwersadong tira nagmintes. Rebound here. Let's see Monteo to Justine. Bautista. Quick release. It's good.
Masyado nagmamadali right there yung tira ni Solomon Cone. He had 2 defenders on him and no kick-out pass option. He should have waited for his teammates to come around.
10-20, 3:52 remaining. At umapak sa linya. And that is a problem right now. 20-10 is the score, 3:48. Penalty na ang Diliman College and that is not good for them. Ang St. Clair lamang, usually napapansin ko kasi lagi yung lamang na team, yun yung penalty, pero baliktad na nangyari ngayon.
And the Diliman Blue Dragons are really in a bad situation. They're down by 10, tapos sila pa yung nasa penalty. They have to start playing with their feet and not just with their hands.
Oh my, and that is the 3rd foul. I don't know what's going on with his mind right now. Kasi 2 fouls ka na eh. You have to be very careful. He's an important part of Coach Renzi's system eh. And if you're not playing, nahihirapan yung team mo eh.
And alam naman natin yung depth na tong Diliman Blue Dragons, they're not as deep as the other team. They need all of the help they can get dito sa starters nila, no? Yung mga nakapaligid kay Solomon Cone. Kaya naman kailangan mag-ingat talaga nitong si JR Sararanya.
Yes, we have seen how JR Sararanya explodes or explode in every game. And every time he sits down, nawawala yung contribution niya. So, let's see. 3 fouls, he has to be very careful kasi I'm pretty sure Coach Renzi needs him inside. Pero ngayon, pinalitan na siya dahil 3 fouls na. So, Barcena is inside the game for JR. And now, Solomon has it. 10 seconds. Cone. Interesting matchup here. Cone stops his dribble. 4 seconds. They have to take the shot. Ang tagal ng bola sa kanila. And now, shot clock violation. No one is telling the players shot clock is winding down.
Really bad presence of mind para dito sa Diliman Blue Dragons. And dito rin papasok yung importance ni JR Sararanya. No? He could have been the one to tell them to take a shot right then and there. Yun nga lang, dahil hindi siya nag-ingat sa fouls niya, they have to struggle on the floor without him.
And I'm pretty sure nanggigigil na siya, gusto niya pumawi. Pero he has to calm himself down so that he can contribute. And meanwhile, pumasok si Loyola with his first basket.
That was too wide open. They missed the rotation right there. Both of them committed to the big man, kaya libreng-libre siya dun.
Meanwhile, dumiretso, and that is a good sight to see that someone from Diliman took cudgels and drove straight to the basket.
And itong si Escobar, very important player para sa Diliman College. A really high IQ player itong si Escobar. No? Although he's not nominally the point guard in this team. Usually, siya yung nagsaset ng plays kasi ang talino talagang maglaro nitong si Escobar. Right there, he saw the opening and he knew that he had the size advantage against his defender.
And that's referee Celeste, one of the veteran players. Or veteran referees. As Musa Jonah was whistled for that foul. As Coach Gino Manansala is pleading his case. He believes that, syempre, as the referees are explaining the situation to Coach Gino, and of course, Coach Gino is pleading his case kasi hindi yata dapat daw counted. Parang ganon.
But let's see, I thought that foul came right as he was taking the shot. But the referees think otherwise, so we'll have to reset the play from the baseline.
Oh, so that shot counts.
Oh.
Tapos foul. May nangyaring foul after. And Justin was whistled for the foul, holding foul. And Diliman College was given a warning for violating bench decorum.
Both coaches really involved right now in the calling of the plays.
Ganda ng ano to, chess match ng dalawang coaches, no?
Definitely, both were really excellent point guards back in their college days. And it's really great to see them having a chess match at the coaching level ngayon sa college ball.
Wow, Solomon Cone, 3 defenders on him. Binuhat ang mundo ng Diliman College at that time. 24-14. Bautista. Low post. Wow, I know this guy, he can really make that shot. Justin Bautista loves to post yung mga smaller defenders. And with that, a shot there by Justin Bautista and one.
Really excellent footwork para dito kay Justin Bautista. And where have we seen that move? We know that players like Kobe and Michael Jordan have that fadeaway in their bag. Yung turnaround shot na yon, he faked. I thought he was gonna pass out kasi naka-close out yung bantay niya, but somehow he had the body control and the patience to still drill it in.
And Justin Bautista, 8 points so far. My goodness. And what a time for him to wake up. You know, I've seen Justin Bautista play and he's really good. But in this tournament, he's averaging actually 11.5 25 points per game. And in 4 matches. So this is something that we should watch out for. Justin Bautista can really light it up as Justin makes that free throw. A 3-point shot by Arshaga, no good. Rebound by Diona.
That was too early in the shot clock.
And there was an offensive foul. And, you know, I like how Coach Gino, di ba, usually pag na ganun may offensive, nagre-reklamo na yung mga coaches. Pero sa kanya, talaga sinabi, hindi, talagang offensive foul yan.
It's a really good show of sportsmanship and integrity, from the coach. And also, I remember him telling his players not to complain too much to the ref. So, really nice coaching here from Gino Manansala.
Yes, ang gusto niya talaga mag-focus yung players niya sa game. Siya na bahala sa mga pleading of the cases. Meanwhile, here comes Maranya. Leonard. Shot. And it's surprisingly pala si Maranya, this is the first time that we've seen him in this game. So let's see. Another veteran para sa team ni Coach Renzi. Escobedo is inside. Escobedo, 5 seconds. Oh, great tap. Maranya with a steal. Here comes Henon. Henon drives. Henon takes a shot. Masyadong malakas.
That was a poor shot. He had a teammate on the corner. Instead, he took it down to the lane and took a shot against 2 defenders.
Escobedo, meanwhile, for St. Clair. Hand off. DHO for them. Loyola, jumper, no good. And this time, a rebound by Cone. 27-14. Clock is winding down in this first quarter. Escobar missing that tray. And now rebound by Escobedo. Escobedo nagdadala, nagmamadali. He's pushing it. He stops. He gets it to Loyola. Loyola binigay kay Manzano. Manzano will try to post up his teammate. And there is a foul. And you gotta love Coach Gino's activity in the sidelines.
This is a really important game from him. Dito natin malalaman kung sino nga ba ang king in the north. Pagitan nitong dalawang teams na to, as we see, itong DC Blue Dragons, they really have to settle down. They've been taking shots early in the shot clock in consecutive possessions. So they have to settle down. Pag-usapan nila ito mamaya pagdating ng end of the first quarter.
And Musa Jona goes to the bench. And Sararanya is ready to be fielded back. So I guess nag-settle down na si Sararanya. And hopefully he can be able to contribute this time kasi 3 fouls na siya. And there is a foul. Parinas will be called for the foul. Scone will now, both teams are in the penalty. 27.76 seconds remaining, mga kaliga.
And we hear Coach Gino Manansala telling his players to front itong si Solomon Cone. Solomon Cone really dangerous once he gets the ball down low. Nakita natin yan doon sa kanilang previous game against the LPU Pirates. Once he gets the ball down low, ang ganda ng disiplina niya. He doesn't dribble the ball. He just shoots the ball from point blank. That's why Coach Gino Manansala was telling his players, i-front nyo, i-deny nyo yung good look na yun from Solomon Cone.
And now let's see as Escobedo has it. 20 seconds remaining. Loyola with a basketball. 11 seconds. There's a difference of 3 seconds in the game clock and shot clock. Manzano, 4 seconds remaining. Escobedo, masyado matagal ang bola. Takes the shot, 3, no good. And 1.32 seconds remaining. Let's see, time for one more desperate shot. Oh, what a steal! And that time, ginawa ni Parinas yung sinabi ni Coach. Pindrant niya si Cone. And ladies and gentlemen, after 10 minutes of basketball action, it's 28-15 at 13-point lead by the St. Clair Saints. And ladies and gentlemen, if you just joined us, it's perfect timing. The players are back on the floor and the crowd is fired up and the action is ready to explode for the second quarter action here in ENDERUN Colleges. Welcome back to our live coverage. My name is Kiko Maligdem along with Miles Devesa as we bring you this North Conference Championship game between the St. Clair Saints and the Diliman College. Winner will win the conference championship and book a seat in the semifinals.
Let's see if the Diliman College Blue Dragons have settled down. Nakita natin kanina, gigil sila no first quarter. They got into early penalty and at the same time, they were taking very early shots. Katulad nga nun, another very early shot.
I think they're trying to really do the yung sa Phoenix Suns, 7 seconds or less, no? But let's see. As we see a drive by Megan. Kalang nag-umpisa ng scoring sa second quarter.
He was the top scorer for St. Clair in their previous game. But let's see how the Diliman Blue Dragons will respond dito sa patuloy na pagbulusok na scoring nitong St. Clair Saints.
Kone, he drives. A 3-point shot by Henon, nagmintes. And look at the defense of St. Clair. And now, since St. Clair is leading, they have the luxury of resting Diona for some stretches. Unlike sa Diliman College, talagang feel ko mapipilitan si Kone na maglaro ng 40 minutes here.
And sanay itong si Solomon Kone na naglalaro ng mahigit sa 30 minutos. Pero sa larong to mukhang masigit pa. Sa 30 minutos, baka 35 to 36 minutes pa laruin itong si Solomon Kone. No? Kung kailangan niyang buhatin itong team niya.
I think right now for Diliman College, they need another slot man, another big man to really complement yung laro ni Connie. Kasi once Connie goes out or to take a breather, nahirapan na sila sa inside no?
Ang laki ng drop-off sa laro nitong Diliman Blue Dragons pag nakaupo si Connie.
And ang lakas ng Diliman kasi is 1-2-3. Yun for point guard to small forward position. Pero pagdating ng 4 and 5 dun sila na kung hindi nagpapahinga or kung nagpapahinga si Connie. Let's take a look at this. Sararanya is back. He has 3 fouls. Giteng, binigay kay Maranya. Oh! Maalat pang laro ni Maranya here. The offense needs to pick up para sa Diliman para mabawasan ang pressure sa shoulder ni Kone here. 8:47, 30-15. Loyola wants a pick. Uses the pick. Escobedo. Oh, what a move! What a shot! What a play for Soy Escobedo! Oh, biglang bawi naman. Leonard Maranya with that basket. First 2 points para kay Maranya.
That's what Leonard Maranya needs to do. Pabilisin yung laro. Sa koponan ngayon nitong Diliman Blue Dragons, ang pinakamaliit sa kanila kumpara dun sa bantay niya, itong si Leonard Maranya. Makita mo, ang laki ng difference nila in size nitong si Manzano ng St. Clair. So kailangan niya pabilisin yung laro.
Meanwhile, ito naman, Mega, 2 seconds. Traveling is called. And this is what you like about sa as we take a look at that ankle breaker type by Soy Escobedo. Ito yung maganda sa St. Clair. May sumisigaw sa kanila pag shot clock pababa na no? But tignan natin ngayon. A 3-point shot! Oh, yes! Tomales hits that one. And Diliman needs that one.
Diliman needs a lot more offense from their non-FSA players. No? Lalo na yung mga tao sa labas ng kanilang usual stars na maliban pa dito kina Escobar at kina Maranya at kina Sararanya. Kailangan nila ng mas marami scoring galing sa kanilang bench para mag-survive sa laro na to.
As Clint Manzano was able to score on that one. 34-20. And this is the advantage of St. Clair. Meron silang mga fourth foul on Parinas. Ito yung advantage I was talking about. they have the luxury of having big men to cover Cone. Meanwhile, a 3 by Sararanya, no good. Sararanya recovers it, offensive reload. Maranya, will he take the 14 seconds? Hindi na sila nag-intay. Another 3 by Sararanya, no good. And Sararanya has only scored 2 points so far. 7:05 remaining. Megan with the basketball. Galang looking for a friend. Pumunta si Islam. Oh, his pass stolen by Maranya. And a steal by Islam. Here comes Manzano. Manzano, oh, masyadong malakas. Parang nagulat siya na biglang sumulpot si Connie sa harapan niya, no?
Hindi siya nagantay na dumating ibang kakampi niya. He didn't have a lot of kick-out options. Kaya nung dumating nga itong si Cone, nakita na lang niya yung kakampi niya sa corner, but the pass was too fast. Hindi sila nagkabasa na utak doon.
Now Escobar will do the inbound, binigay kay Giteng. The usual suspects such as Escobar and Giteng hindi pa nakakabutas ng rim. Dahil kailangan nila ito si Cone. He drives, double team. Cone, and one opportunity for the big man.
Specialty of the house para dito kay Solomon Cone. Even when he has to put the ball on the floor, he can guard the ball well kasi yung ibang malalaking tao, pag dinidribble nila yung bola sa poste, minsan naaagawan sila. Yun yung problema kapag masyadong matangkad yung post player mo. Pero dito kay Solomon Cone, ang ganda ng ball security niya. He's able to use his feet to get into perfect position down low. And then when he had the basket in his sight, tinira na lang niya and all the defense could do was foul him.
Meanwhile, a shot here by Connie completes a 3-point play opportunity. Pero nakausap natin si Connie kasi no, he was telling us na sana, handa daw siya na mag 40 minutes kasi sinabihan na siya. So nagpa-condition to.
Coach Renzi Bahar pleading his case right now.
And right now, you gotta love that tough love by Coach Gino sa kanyang mga players. No? Kasi usually pag ganyan, no, papagalitan ka. Pero after the game or after timeout, okay na yan again eh. And if you're a player, parang marirealize mo nga, no, this is tough love. Gusto niya akong maging magaling na player. There's a coach's challenge.
At kita-kita natin itong si Coach Gino Manansala. Hanggang ngayon, sinasermonan pa rin niya yung mga players niya. He wants what's best for his players, no? And including sportsmanship, hindi siya na masyadong nagre-reklamo dito sa ating referees. He's really more animated sa pagkausap sa kanyang players to do the right thing.
Yes. Kasi yun sa mga ano naman, sa mga players naman, or dun sa kanyang mga players, talagang gusto niya kasing gumaling to. And seldom natin makita si Coach Gino nagre-reklamo. No? Pero pag nagre-reklamo, feel niya talaga na may mali. But let's see. Kasi iba yung sinasabi ng mga angles eh. May different angles. Of course, for coaches' angles, merong one angle lang yan. But the camera has 2 or 3 angles. So let's see. As referee Lesiges and referee Celeste just came off the replay center. And possession will be retained by St. Clair Saints. So it was an unsuccessful challenge by the Diliman College Blue Dragons. Let's see.
Let's see if Diliman still was able to dissipate some of the momentum going for St. Clair. Kasi ang tagal ng coaches challenge na yun. So let's see if it had an effect dito sa momentum na St. Clair.
Baka strategy din yun eh, no?
That's true.
Meanwhile, a missed 3 by Galang. Bola na kay Escobar. Escobar, bring down the leather. Escobar. Na kay Sararanya. JR, balik kay Escobar. Pinafront ngayon ni Islam. And look at the defense of Islam. Great D by Islam. And now Justin has the basketball. Bautista drives. Bautista misses that one. Bautista with a steal. Bautista low post. Isa na namang move. Oh, he misses that. But Bautista with a recovery.
Agad na pivot move doon ni Bautista. No? He saw that he still had an extra spin going for him. Binigyan siya ng espasyo to spin towards the middle nung kanyang bantayan. That's why he was able to get that shot.
Meanwhile, a three-point shot. No good. Isa pa daw. Oh, Sararanya this time. Still no good. And there is a foul. Yes, Kone will now go to the line for 2 free throws.
And all this time, hindi pa rin bumabalik itong si Musa Diona. Yung locals pa rin ng St. Clair ang bumabantay kay Solomon Kone. And the previous possession, nahirapan siyang makuha yung bola because not only did Islam front him to deny possession, pero yung ginamit niya yung mababang center of gravity niya para ma-off balance itong si Solomon Kone.
As we take a look at this, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, he missed that one. And Kone. Pero minsan yan yung talaga napapagod din yung tao eh. Kaya minsan you can't blame him if he misses free throw. Gala. Pops out. Binigay kay Decibel. Decibel. Oh, look at the movement. Oh, the pass by Islam almost stolen. Na-recover. Megan, no good. Rebound Escobar. Cross court.
Masyadong advance yung pasa doon ni Escobar. Di sila nagkabasahan. Outlet pass was too strong.
And ladies and gentlemen, yun yung mga sayang moments. And later we'll talk about that sayang moments. 36-24. Babalik tayo sa Pinoyliga Collegiate Cup Season 5 North Conference Finals. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, and of course, I would like to say hello and good afternoon sa aking mga balikbayan na pinsan, na Eileen and Victor Cruz, and then si Kuya Erwin and Ate Jing. We just came back from US, watching the games right now, and also to Emmer and Isa from Lapco. Pati si Allen and Trina. So welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Kiko Maligdem along with Miles Devesa. Si Attorney Ball breaking down the action. Kasama si Cheeseburger Muncher. 36-24. 4:28 remaining. Islam. St. Clair may kalamangan ng 12 puntos. Montejo created some space, nagmintis. Rebound by Giteng.
Sararanya was able to leak out. Yun nga lang, hindi agad nakita ni Giteng. Sayang yung possession na yun.
Meanwhile, Giteng drives. Putata there by Islam. As usually, yung mga ganun tira ni Giteng pumapasok na, kawala. Pero iba kasi ito sa St. Clair, eh, no? May defensive stopper sila eh.
And mabibilib ka talaga dito kay St. Clair kasi meron silang vertical presence kahit wala itong si Musa Diona.
Yes. And look, right now, Musa Diona is coming in, fresh legs. Itong si Kone, hindi pa nagpapahinga. Kone, 15-footer. Miss. Rebound by Jonah.
But he definitely had that shot. Talagang nagpapahinga siya right now. He'll take any open look he can get from the 15-foot area.
Justin with the ball. Binigay kay Castañeda. A floater by Castañeda. It's good.
Tuloy-tuloy lang yung bulusok ng opensa nitong St. Clair. That time, give up nila yung tira doon sa high post. That's why he was able to get that open floater.
Meanwhile, a 3 by Sararanya. Still no good. And Giteng did not see that ball. Papunta sa kanya. 38-24. 3:18 remaining. 14-point lead. 3-12. Castañeda. Binigay kay Justin. Bautista has it. Oh, corner 3. Masyadong malakas kay Castañeda. Nakuha.
At po kami foul. Oh, that was a
shot clock
violation.
violation there.
That time, great defense by the Diliman Blue Dragons. They were able to maintain the discipline on the 2-3 zone and they were able to force a tough shot dito sa St. Clair. Kaya nga naman na shot clock violation sila. Hindi man lang inabutan ng bola yung ring.
38-24. Maranya, he drives, he stops.
Munti ka na siya matravel doon.
Oo. Ito, Maranya. Layup, no good. Mapait. Parang ano no, yung ring, mapait. Natitikman niya yung bola, mapait, iniluluwa no?
Masyadong mainit yung patatas.
Oo. Meanwhile, Justin, no good. Second serving for Justin.
And right now, the last thing that Diliman wants is a loose ball foul. That's one of the worst fouls you can commit in a basketball game, yung loose ball foul, especially when you get sent to the penalty area later in the game, no? Yung mga libreng fouls na ganun.
And right now, Justin Bautista will go to the 15-foot line. And like what we've been seeing, itong St. Clair Saints, they're shooting well from the free throw area. And they made 100, or my apology, 81 out of 107 attempts in the past 6 games.
That's almost 80%. It's really impressive as a team.
As Bautista scores 2, he has 13 in the game. Wow. Really playing inspired basketball.
Quietly already surpassing his tournament average.
Yes. Pampanga boy ito so, and we all know that itong Pampanga parang may factory of basketball players.
Hoops hotbed.
Oo. And Escobar scoring on that one. And Sararanya scores on that one.
Ito yung pinag-uusapan natin kanina, Kiko, na kung bakit importante si Sararanya. Kasi siya yung factor para bumilis yung laro para dito sa Diliman. Nahihirapan sila umiscore kapag palagi nila silang nasa half court at nakaasa kay Kone.
And Manzano on the other end, scoring there. Let's see. Here comes Earl. Oh, inside. And one.
Napaganda pa, almost a turnover, but Escobar having really good presence of mind and body control to be able to dish the ball down low to Solomon Kone for that last shot.
And ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to say hello to everyone watching us sa Pinoyliga YouTube channel. And we saw Rona Manuel, nanonood daw siya sa Sydney, Australia, cheering for St. Clair. And we'd like to take this opportunity to say thank you sa ating mga partners, Extremelli Sweets, LGR, Kickstart Coffee, Buffalo Swings and Things, and Diamonds, Yokohama Tires. Kone makes that one. 42-31, 1:25 remaining.
Looking at the substitution nitong St. Clair, uupo si Bautista pero papasok naman si Escobido. So one scorer sits down and then they have another good scorer coming out. Kaya ang lalim na tong bench nitong St. Clair.
Tapos ang tangkad pang guard to si Escobedo. Meanwhile, a jumper basket is good.
Yan na nga, simula na. Siguro ito ng pagbulusok ng puntos nitong si Musa Diona. Nakita natin nakapagpahinga siya na maayos kanina.
44-31. Here's come Escobar. Escobar, he drives. Escobar, nowhere to go. Almost got stolen. Now Maranya drives. Here's one opportunity for Leonard Maranya.
That's what Leonard Maranya has to keep doing. He's really at his best kapag sumasalaksak siya. No? He can really score well even in contact. And that time, he was rewarded with the end one by putting it over his defender.
So let's see as Maranya will try to complete a three-point play opportunity. (44-33). And on the upper left side of your screen, nakita nyo, naghahanda na si St. Dominic coach Bong de la Cruz watching on the sidelines ngayon. No? Gandang ano din yan as Jonah receives that pass. Manzano with a fake. Oh, there's a foul.
That's crucial. That's against Solomon Kone. He has to watch out for his fouls right now. He's not in foul trouble, but as the game goes on and he accumulates more fouls and fatigue, yung effectiveness niya ay surely na maapektuhan.
44-34, 42 seconds remaining. Manzano swishes the first free throw. 5 points in the second quarter, 1 point in his first quarter, total of 6 in the game. Manzano, 1 out of 2. 45-34. Oh, a turnover. Nagpepuwersa na si Kone. Nawawala sila sa system right now.
That was a poor decision by Solomon Kone to bring down the ball. He should have waited for his guard. Hindi siya yung designated ball handler. And to add to that, hindi lang siya basta nagdala ng bola. Talaga sinugod niya na against 3 defenders nun.
Wow. Justin Bautista playing a game of his life right now. 3-point shot. Henon. Oh, yes. Pumutas na rin ng rim si John Henon.
Kanina pa nila hinihintay yun. John Henon was missing for much of the first half.
And ladies and gentlemen, after 20 minutes of basketball action, the score is 47-37, just a 10-point lead para sa St. Clair Saints. Malaking bagay ang 3-point shot na yun. Henon. Let's see if may hangin pa ang Diliman College Blue Dragons to go and chase the 10-point lead established by St. Clair Saints here in the Pinoyliga Collegiate Cup North Conference Finals.
My name is TAGUIG and I'm from ENDERUN Colleges. I first started playing basketball siguro mga 4 years old and I fell in love with basketball kasi yung papa ko po ay basketball player and sama ako sa kanya palagi sa kahit anong laro niya, kahit timeout man, magsushoot ako sa court kahit timeout lang ng game nila. So parang doon talaga nahulog na love ko talaga yung basketball. Bilang lalaki rin sa pamilya, parang doon talaga ako na-hook na parang na-idolize ko talaga yung tatay ko na gusto ko rin maglaro ng basketball. First, sinabi niyo, fun lang pero nung nag-grade 11 po ako is nakuha po ako ni Coach Jess. Shoutout po kay Coach Jess. And kinuha niya po ako sa Ateneo de Davao and blessing po yun kasi yung old school ko po is nabenta and so yun, nag-try out ako ng iba't ibang school sa Davao and eventually nakuha niya ako and nag-start na siya seriously nung lagi lang nag-grind and yung resulta is panalo, champion and after nung palaro champion namin parang doon na talaga naging seryoso na yung basketball para sa akin. Yung first po is hindi ko po alam saan ako na college pupunta and yun na in-advise po ako at niremind ako ng coaches palagi na mag-work hard ako para once na matapos na yung playing years ko doon is may college ako na maganda and dito nagland ako sa ENDERUN and so far napaka maganda naman siya ng school and yung environment, yung mga kasama ko is mabubuti naman din at least na parang may guide rin po ako dito sa college career. I think iba talaga yung high school play style and college play style and I think na since wala pa talaga akong experience sa college, I'm ready to take on kung anong challenges man na meron and yun, I'm gonna use it as motivation na na kahit from high school ako na fresh grad dito sa college, I'm gonna work hard talaga para makipagsabayan dito. Una-una is yung pamilya ko kasi this is all for my family po, for the future na at least nakapag-school ako na maganda and like also for myself kasi dream ko po na makapag-abot ng professional level ganun and everyday na motivate ako kasi iniisip ko palagi na kulang pa kasi hindi ako kontento kung saan ako ngayon kasi I believe na everyday we can improve kahit 1% lang. To my future self, always stay humble and always put God first in your heart and never forget where you came from. Yun lang po.
Hi po, ako nga po pala si Mark Clarence Pianya from San Pablo City. At ito po ang kwento ko. Nagsimula po yung paglalaro ng basketball sa court namin. Kumbaga, wala po talagang hilig maglaro dati. Tapos, yung nanay ko po lagi ang pinapunta sa court na maglaro. Like, maglaro doon. Ganun, sabay yun. Nahiligan ko na rin po. Sasabihin po sa nanay ko, mahal na mahal kita. Tsaka, salamat sa suporta lagi sa akin at walang sawang panonood sa paglalaro ko. Yun lang. Love you. Napunta po kay Coach Francis nung nag-tryout po ako ng high school sa San Pablo Colleges. Then, after ko po ng high school, nag-rekta na po ako kay Coach sa college.
I'm Brian Topa.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. At halftime, it's a 10-point lead enjoyed by the St. Clair Saints over the Diliman College Blue Dragons. As we take a look at the halftime stats, what's the big factor here, Miles?
The thing that stands out here is the three-point shooting percentage of the Diliman College Blue Dragons. They attempted more three-point shots at 16. Talagang kitang-kita mo kanina, sinusubukan nila bilisan yung laro, but they were not taking quality shots from the three-point area. They were shooting too fast, or they were feeding the ball down low against 2 or 3 defenders nitong St. Clair. So they're not able to take quality shots right now. And to compound to that, they're also losing the rebounding battle 22-14.
And as we take a look at the top scorer highlights, syempre nagbibida dyan sina Richmond Montejo, Justin Bautista, and then of course si Musa Diona para sa St. Clair Saints. Well, on the other side of the fence naman, na dyan si usual suspect, si Solomon Cone, and then si Leonard Maranya, and likewise Alexander Arsiaga leading the charge para sa Diliman College. And what should Diliman College do to be able to overhaul this lead? Because right now, Cone at 13, Arsiaga and Maranya at 5. While on the other hand, Bautista at 15, Monteo and Diona 9 and 7 respectively.
For Diliman College, they need more production from their other key players. Katulad nitong si Orlando Giting. Giting still has 0 points in the first half. And itong si John Henon who only had 3 points in the first half. Samantalang for St. Clair, they've been riding the hot hand of Justin Bautista. But let's see kung magpapatuloy pa yung mainit niyang kamay and how will they respond kung sakali nga na magtapos nga itong hot streak nitong si Justin Bautista.
And right now it's 47-37, 10-point lead as we are nearing the halfway or the third quarter, ladies and gentlemen, for this matchup. As makita natin, bola nasa St. Clair sa halftime. First possession, St. Clair. Monteo will bring down the leather, being guarded by Sararanya. Binigay kay Justin. Bautista wants some clear out. Manzano with a basketball. All is not lost para sa Diliman. Still a lot of time for them to stage a comeback. And a miss there. And Cone grabs that miss ball with the Diliman College Blue Dragons. Here comes Sararanya. Binigay kay Leonard. And now the ball is with Enon. Back to Leonard. Here comes Escobar. Escobar. 9 seconds to shoot. Oh, a spin. Escobar flicks the shot. No good. Miss. Rebound by Bautista.
That was a good shot. May halong malas nga lang doon sa rolyo yung layup doon ni Escobar.
And Escobar double whammy on that one as he was called for a foul. Pushing foul.
Minsan, Kiko, pag minamalas ka na ganun, mararamdaman mo may frustration doon sa tira. And magmamanifest yun doon sa foul, doon sa kasunod agad na play.
Yes, next play. And just like that, na-foul si Escobar. And now, here comes Montejo. Montejo. Pop out si Justin. Uh-oh! 3! No! And Cone has 2 rebounds already in this third quarter. And what a way for him to score. Let's see. 37-47. Both teams have not yet scored the basket. Here comes Escobar. Maranya has it. Maranya drives. Maranya is fouled on the way to the basket.
Excellent ball movement there by the Diliman College Blue Dragons, finding Leonard Maranya, who saw that there was a gap sa depensa nitong St. Clair nung na-receive niya yung bola. So when he saw that there was an opening, driving in the middle, and that's what he does best, drive the middle, try to look for contact, maybe get an end one, and even if hindi niya makuha yung end one, and still get the foul.
So let's see as Maranya. Uh-oh. That's not a good way to stage a comeback by missing free throws.
Dito pa rin papasok yung free throw shooting woes nitong Diliman College.
Oh man, 2 free throws missed by Leonard. Wala pa ring team gustong miscore sa third quarter. 1 minute and 30 seconds gone by. Oh! And Escobar whistled for 2 fouls in this quarter alone.
That second one was really a bad foul by Escobar. He got into the shooting in the space, the landing space of the shooter. So anytime that defensive play will definitely be called for a foul.
And Richmond Montejo will be going to the free throw line. Richmond Montejo checking on his stats right now. 4.83 points per game, 4.83 assists per game, 2.67 rebounds. Wow.
He's one of the more all-around guards in the Pinoyliga Collegiate Cup. But right now, he still has 0 assists. Kaya yun nga lang, he already has 10 points or 11, make that 11 points under his name. No? So he's looking for his shot more, and it's probably because he has a smaller defender on him.
Meanwhile, tingnan natin Escobar. Binigay kay Cone, 9 seconds. Henon, libre, 3, yes!
That's definitely the spot that you wouldn't want John Henon taking a three-pointer. Right there, medyo bumagal lang ng bahagya yung closeout ng depensa ng St. Clair.
Meanwhile, Clint, lumusot, pumasok ang tira.
And ang bilis agad ng balik nitong St. Clair. If you're catching up, you don't want to give quick baskets to your opponent. Ang hirap na nung sasagutin ka, tapos yung sagot pa sa'yo, napakabilis.
7:42 remaining. 12 seconds in the shot clock. 3 ni Escobar. Oh!
Yan yung missing factor na sinasabi natin kanina nung halftime analysis. They need to make more shots for the three-point range. And right now, mukhang may chance na makahabol tong Diliman College just by shooting better from the outside.
Meanwhile, here comes Montejo. Montejo gets the pick. Montejo, ooh, what an escape act! Pero dapat itinira ni Montejo. Nagmintis. 3 seconds. 3-point shot, no good. Rebound by Escobar. Escobar, binigay ang bola kay Sararanya. Gets it to Leonard. Maranya waits for his teammates. 7:02 remaining. Maranya drives, layup, no good. And usually pumapasok yung tira ni Maranya pero ngayon napalakas.
Right now, may halo pang malas yung mga tira ni Maranya. Kanina pa yan, nung first half, he has a lot of those layups that he usually makes. Yung layups na kahit merong konting bangga, pumapasok pa rin. But right now, parang meron talagang harang sa ring. But let's see if this keeps up until the end of the game. Usually, naglo-low of averages yan kapag dating sa dulo ng laro.
So let's see. Pero nagmintis, Maranya missing again. Oh my.
Ang sakit pag tinignan mo yung margin ng laro. Right now, we have an 8-point difference between the teams. But Diliman College already has more than 10 missed free throws. So kung na-shoot nila lahat ng free throws na yun, sila sana yung lamang right now.
And Maranya, 2 out of 5 from the free throw area. 51-44. Manzano crosses the timeline. Dumiretso. Manzano, libre all day long.
Very good mentality by Manzano. Seeing the full court trapping defense by Diliman College, getting stuck in the other half of the court. So he had the fast break opportunity and he took it.
Escobar. Binigay ngayon. Sararanya. No good. And now Justin with the basketball. 9-point lead. Oh! Manzano. Lumusot. 6 points in his third quarter. Timeout is called. The score, 55-44. We'll be back. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Clint Manzano on fire. 6 points in the third quarter. A total of 12 in the game. What a game for Manzano. Kung yung first half, si Justin Bautista ang nag-iinit, si JB 17. Ngayon naman si KM6 ang bumabanat for St. Clair. There's a foul, ladies and gentlemen. Holding foul. Anon, Manzano.
KM, Kiko Malikdam yun naiisip ko
Oo
ron,
nga,
brother.
no? Ngayon ko lang naisip din yun eh.
But very early in the third quarter, hindi pa nangangalahata yung third quarter na match na ni Clint Manzano yung production niya noong buong first half. Hindi nila kailangan umiscore si Megan Galang dito. No? So far as 2 points with 0 3-pointers made.
Meanwhile, a miss by Kone. Wow, one of those few misses that we've seen in tutok na tutok. Meanwhile, all day, libreng-libre. There is a problem with the defense of Diliman College at that instance. Oh no, a turnover. Loyola, pinigay kay Justin.
That was probably a foul, but was too close to call.
Yes, meanwhile, Justin spins, binigay kay Musa. Jonah, no good. Oh my goodness. Clint Manzano on fire again. 8 points in the third quarter. Mapapansin natin, totally out-hustled and out-rebounded ang Diliman College in this third quarter.
Maliban sa na mas malaki, itong mga manlalaro na St. Clair, mas masipag din sila rebound. Right there, inabuso na lang talaga ni Manzano yung kanyang size advantage doon sa ibang mga manlalaro ng Diliman College.
As Loyola, binigay ngayon dito kay Manzano. Oh, spin move. Manzano. Feeling it, ladies and gentlemen. Clint Manzano in 5 games has averaged 11.6 points per game, 6.8 rebounds, 1.8 assists, and 1.6 steals. Wow, Clint Manzano, one of the leaders.
Very good averages for Clint Manzano. In fact, yung rebounding averages niya, match na match dito kay Musa Diono. So kita natin yung rebounding duties sa koponang ito. Very well spread, no? Hindi lang sila nakaasa sa rebounding nitong si Musa Diona.
Clint Manzano. And only 2 players have scored para sa St. Clair in this third quarter. Manzano and Montejo. Wow. Manzano scored 9, 2 for Montejo. 47, 50, or 47 nagtapos ng halftime, 58 na ngayon. Oh! And Diliman College is unraveling in this juncture. But let's see. Sabi nga natin, matagal pa kanina yung umpisa ng third quarter. They showed some signs of life. However, bigla namang after the timeout, biglang bumalik yung tapang ng St. Clair.
Right now, the mistakes just keep on continuing to pile para dito sa Diliman College. That's the last thing they need. Turnovers like that, especially unforced turnovers. Tapos yung mga libreng tira pa na St. Clair na kanina nagmimintis lang.
Now Maranya stops on his tracks. Binigay kay Escobar. Escobar has it. Kone is shackled there. Escobar, a floater. Shot is good.
Very good shot to have in the bag. Floater, very difficult to defend, especially when you're barreling down the lane with that big body of yours.
Meanwhile, Ibanez, oh my. Ibanez, no one challenged Ibanez there, and he will shoot that all day.
That was poor execution on the full court trapping defense by Diliman College. When you're playing a full court trapping defense, you are gambling somewhat on a possible fast break attempt. Yun nga lang masyado ng sugal yung ginawa doon ng Diliman College.
And there's a foul called, ladies and gentlemen. As there will be some substitution.
Yun din yung isang advantage, Kiko, ng pagkakaroon ng malalim na koponan. Yung disiplina ba sa ball movement, hindi lang sa depensa, pero yung ball movement, yung pag-break ng press, na maintain nila kasi nakakapagpalit sila ng manlalaro.
Oh my, a 3-point shot by Escobar. And Escobar has scored 8 points already. 11 points na lamang ang kalamangan. But let's see. And look at, Sinclair, they're really going for that basketball. Yung hustle sa mga misses na doon sila lagi.
Alam nila na mas malaki yung koponan nila overall even though merong Solomon Kone itong Diliman.
And timeout is called. 60-49, St. Clair on top. Welcome back mga kaliga. Kiko Malikdem, Miles Devesa bringing the action dito sa ENDERUN Colleges for the North Conference Championship. St. Clair on top by 11 points. Tingnan natin ano ba ang kahinatnan ng laban na ito. Still a long way to go but St. Clair has complete control somehow. As we see Loyola. Binigay kay Megan. Galang all day. Libreng-libre pero nagmintis. Kone with the board.
They were lucky that time, libreng-libre sa Galang doon. But poor shot selection doon sa tres na yun. They're just lucky the ball bounced off a player nitong St. Clair.
And right now, makita mo rin yung hustle ng Diliman at that time. Kasi kung ano talaga, outside na yun, hinabol pa rin niya eh. And now they have fresh 14 in the shot clock. Leonard binigay kay Escobar. Escobar with the basketball. Escobar, he drives, spins. They have to take the shot. 3, no good. Rebound. Here comes Justin. Oh, a foul is called.
That was definitely a foul as he was moving while Justin Bautista was driving down the lane and initiating contact.
Ginamitan ng chest. Pero yan yung chest bump na ayaw mangyari kasi kalaban mo.
Kalaban yun yung chest bump mo eh. Ayun nga lang gumagalaw siya habang chest bump. That's definitely a defensive foul.
60-49, 2:12 remaining.
And alam mo, if you look at the way the game is going, you'd think na baka mas malaki pa yung lamang ng St. Clair sa larong ito. The only thing really keeping Diliman College afloat right now is the contribution nitong si Escobar. He's shown up since the start of the third quarter.
Oh yes, yung laro ni Escobar. Pero they're still missing contributions kay Sararanya, kay Giteng. Yun yung mga pati kay Arsiaga eh. Arsiaga scored 5 points pero lahat sa first quarter. Castañeda binigay ngayon kay Galang. Oh, his pass stolen. Sararanya. Layup. Basket is good.
That's exactly what they needed Sararanya for. Yung mga nakaw plays na yun, that's what he's really good at, whether coming off a steal or even coming off a defensive rebound.
Binato ngayon kay Decibel. Castañeda, dead shot for the labas, no good. Rebound by Coney.
Medyo sumugal doon yung Diliman College, but looking at how that shot missed, mukhang reasonable naman yung sugal nila. No? They were counting on that shot to miss.
Pero Sararanya, ito naman, tres. Giteng, still no good.
That was actually a good shot by Giteng. That's a usual spot from which he takes a three-pointer. Tapos medyo libre pa siya doon. Right now, really, itong Diliman College, this is the wrong time na minamala sila from their shooting. They've been missing a lot of good looks, whether from inside or outside.
Take a look at Kone receives that one. And Jonah is called for the foul. Yeah. What do you think the height of Kone? Around 6'8" to no?
He's probably around 6'7", 6'8".
Yeah. You know, ang ganda nung pangangatawan niya, if only he could, add on to his arsenal yung jumper. Ganda. Kasi low post na dun eh.
And if he could add really a jumper, ang nakikita ko sa kanya, kamukha niya, yung dating FSA ng UST, si Tongkara.
Ah, yeah.
Yung 6'7", 6'8" na sakto yung pangangatawan, yung really lean, muscular type with good post moves, pero may shooting sa labas.
Oh yeah, si Mo Tongkara.
Mo Tongkara.
And that free throw is the first point of Kone in the third quarter.
St. Clair's been doing a really good job keeping the ball out of Solomon Cone's hands.
And now, Castañeda, isa pa daw, tres. Nagmintis. And look at Kone, grab the board, pero naagaw ni Diona. Diona, no good. And look at the rebound.
Grabing hustle yun. He's the smallest guy right there. He grabbed that rebound all over Solomon Cone.
Loyola. 4 seconds. Jonah. No good. Tumatakbo, Leonard. 2-on-1. Oh my! And one opportunity. I know. Dapat pinabayaan na lang niya yun. No?
That's true. When you see a guy as big as Solomon Cone barreling down the lane, yung ganun, pabayaan mo na yun. Sure 2 points na yun. Instead, nakuha ka pa sa highlight reel.
Yes. And then, or kaya, just foul him na hindi siya makaka-release ng tira. No?
Definitely. Yun na yung dalawang options mo. Kung pa-foul ka lang rin naman, make sure rin mo na yung foul mo sa kanya, yung hindi siya makaka-end one sa'yo.
Yes. As Cone aims like a sniper in the 15-foot line pero nagmintis. 54-60. 6 na puntos. Galang. 3. No! And look at Decibel. And I feel Cone is getting tired already.
Kita-kita mo yung fatigue sa kanya. It's not really skying high for the rebound. Pati yung free throws niya naapektuhan.
Oh, a foul is called.
That was good defense for most of that defensive sequence. Yun nga lang, they fouled at the last minute, no?
And Cone, that is second foul on solo Cone. Oh, a miss by Montejo.
Don't look now. They're only up by 6 points here. They have to make every free throw kasi mukhang nagkakaroon na ng momentum itong Diliman College.
Yeah. Parang nakakagulo. Oh, he misses too. Jonah. Loses that one. 10 seconds. Galang. Oh, a foul. Third foul.
They're lucky it's just his third foul, but that will send itong si number 77 of St. Clair, si Castañeda, itong si Decibel to the free throw line.
Yeah, Leonard Decibel. Wala yung legs na ni Cone. Usually he gets that board.
Yeah, pag fresh si Cone, ang taas-taas siya tumalon for a rebound. Yung hustle niya andoon. And you can also protect the rim with those shot blocks. Doon sa foul niya kanina kay Montejo, pinanood na lang talaga niya si Montejo. Unfortunately, kung panonoodin mo na nga lang yung layup, sana hindi mo na lang binangga yung player. No? That's what sent him to the free throw line.
Now, let's see. As Decibel, 2 for 2. They had their chances there to cut it. Pero nakakuha ng St. Clair. Pero tingnan natin. Sararanya. He drives. Time is running out. Sararanya. 3-point shot. No good. Nagmintis sa huling tira si Tomales. And thus ending the third quarter with a score of 62-54. 8-point lead para sa St. Clair Saints. Babalik tayo pagkatapos ng ilang saglit. And welcome back to the ENDERUN Gymnasium. 10 minutes remaining, and everything that's happened so far has led to this moment. Every rebound matters, every defensive stop is crucial, and every basket could be the difference. Ladies and gentlemen, it's winning time. Kiko Malikdem, Miles Devesa. This is the Pinoyliga Collegiate Cup Season 5 North Conference Finals. Winner will win the conference and book a slot in the tournament semifinals. And what do you think should Diliman College do? And what should St. Clair do to win this game?
St. Clair just has to continue out-rebounding itong Diliman College. They've been handling the boards really well, and actually yun yung dahilan kaya naputol yung momentum nitong Diliman College. Diliman College already regained momentum towards the end of the third quarter. Napababa nila to only 6 points yung lamang. Yun nga lang because of crucial offensive rebounds. Nakascore itong St. Clair. But for Diliman College, you have to continue chipping away at the lead by creating great defensive stops and at the same time executing well in the half court.
Ito nga, hindi nga natin, napag-usapan natin off-cam no? Hindi natin namalayan na single digit na lang yung kalamangan no?
And yun yung kagandahan ng pagkakahabol actually nitong Diliman College kasi marami pang oras, hindi nila kailangan magmadali. Kaya nilang i-take yung laro ng one stop at a time, no? One stop and then getting a basket on the other end.
Meanwhile, Jonah has it. Hindi niya zone yan. Binigay kay Montejo. Montejo has it. 2 seconds. Floater. Nagmintes. And Connie grabs that ball. Hindi na tumatalon si Connie there, no?
But that was a good box out from Kone. He was able to grab it without even having to jump.
Meanwhile, Sararanya, tres! Boom!
Yan ang ay sinasabi natin, pag nagsimula ng magpaulan ng tres, itong Diliman College, magiging mas mainit yung laro natin, magiging mas dikit. Ito na yung chance nila na makahabol dito sa St. Clair.
Lead is down to 5.
It's getting too physical. That was a foul.
Oh, it's traveling. Oh, 8-second backward violation.
But
8-second na tumagal ang bola.
I thought Montejo ran into a close line. Yun nga lang baka nga naubusan muna ng oras.
Bago yung clothesline.
Bago yung clothesline.
Sakto kanina, SummerSlam.
Wrestling fan ka pala, Kiko.
Yes! Mahilig tayo sa telenovela ng mga kalalakihan. Sararanya. Parang sinusubukan niya mag-heat check time pero isang 3 points pa lang ipapasok niya sa fourth quarter. Na-excite si Sararanya on that one pero I believe they could have settled things down muna.
Definitely, they still have a lot of time left on the court, on the clock. They're only down by 5 and it's still 8.5 minutes remaining.
And a basket there by Decibel. And that is the problem pag nag-full court press ka. The possibility of having a free lane.
At itong St. Clair, mukhang praktisado sila on how to deal with presses. Kanina pa nila nagagawa yung mga knockout play na yun.
Meanwhile, Leonard has it. Leonard, he drives. Drives to the hoop. Nagmintes. Decibel with the board. 2 minutes have gone by in the fourth and final period. Unless overtime happens. Montejo. Binigay kay Justin. Bautista will do the low post. Bautista is hammered.
Justin Bautista, he's been the hot hand in the first half. Medyo tumahimik na nga lang ng bahagya dito sa second half. Yun nga lang, he's still a big part nitong opensa nitong St. Clair. Nakita natin kanina, they've been trying to exploit the mismatch at the 4 position. Kasi yung mga 4 or yung mga even yung mga 3 nitong St. Clair, mas malaki sa mga manlalaro ng Diliman College. That's why they keep going to the post with those locals.
As Justin Bautista. Pampanga pride there. First point in the second half. Intense yung itsura ni Justin sa pero napakabait ng bata na yan pag sa labas ng court. Justin, however, splits the free throws. As we see, Leonard, binigay ngayon. This is Sararanya. 9 seconds. Sararanya, binigay kay Kone. Kone loses it. Great tap there. And here comes Montejo flying through the air. Basket is good.
That was great defense turning into great offense. Right after the steal, tumakbo agad si Montejo at hindi na nga nakabalik in time itong Diliman College.
Kone, maganda yung idea ni Sararanya kanina kaso Kone was not prepared for that shot. And meanwhile, Kone redeemed himself with a basket there, 67-59. And a turnover there.
That time, good defense by Diliman College. They were able to maintain discipline. Na-force nila sa sideline itong manlalaro ng Diliman College without having to foul. No? That's how you execute a great full court press.
67-59. Kanina, 5 puntos na lamang ang kalamangan. Escobar! Short! Nahulog sa kamay ni Kone. Kone, pepuersa! Kone is fouled.
Buti na lang ando si Kone. He can rebound without even having to jump. Kitang-kita natin. And even in previous games, kahit pagod na siya kasi ang usage rate niya mataas. He plays an average of probably 30 minutes per game. Pero kapag pagod na siya, kaya niya pa rin makakuha ng offensive rebound just because he's able to box out well.
Parang kanina yun na, yung ano nag-aabang ka na mahulog yung prutas sa puno. Nakagano, uy, mahulog. 6.
May lock factor din yun kasi kapos yung tira eh. Kapag tumalbog yung tira, baka tumalbog siya palabas eh. Mani-rebound na kalaban.
As Kone has scored 19 points. 6 in the first quarter, 7 in the second, 3 points in the third, and 3 points in the fourth. Baka madagdagan pa. Yes, sir. 19 or make that 20 points, if I'm not mistaken. Double check natin. Yes, 20 points for Solo Kone. I believe double-double na si Solo Kone here. 6-point lead para sa St. Clair. Musa, oh, what a pass! What a play! Richmond Montejo with a basket. Off an assist kay Musa Diona. And now, here comes JR. Babawi daw si Solo. Solo, Dolo, Kone. Naalala ko tuloy yung wrestler eh, si Solo, tawag nila si Solo Sikoa eh. Yun ang nickname, Solo Dolo Sikoa. Solo Kone. Pero sayang yung 3 points na yon.
Sayang yun, pumasok yun. That's the usual spot for John Henon, who's been silent for most of the game.
Meanwhile, let's see. Oh, munti ka na mawala ang bola. Oh, dribbling violation.
Great execution there by the zone defense nitong Diliman College. They transitioned well from their full court press. Pagbalik nila sa half court, nakaseta pagad sila ng zone. And that's why nahirapan magpasok ng bola sa loob. Sa low post, yung kanilang local, no? Yung local nitong St. Clair Saints.
.540 remaining. 69-61 mga kaliga.
They're still trying to go down low dito kay Solomon Kone, although he's already fatigued.
Masyado malakas. Oh, look at that. And they were able to score without Kone, involved in that last play. That's good. Good indication for Diliman because they're still halfway through the fourth and final quarter.
That's great presence of mind by Maranya. In the zone defense, definitely merong gaps kung saan makakaagaw ka na offensive rebound. That's what Diliman College was able to exploit there.
And now, missed there by Justin, 69-63. Sararanya has preserved his fouls. Signs of maturity for Sararanya. Tingnan natin. 9 seconds.
That was definitely a travel.
Traveling there. Could have been called a foul also kasi nawala yung momentum niya di ba? Yung na-bump But the officials has a better view on that.
That's true. That's actually too close to call. Could also have been a foul. Probably nauna lang yung travel before the foul. Those things are 50-50 sometimes.
Meanwhile, Justin, layup. Walang bumantay. Oh, nakuha niya naman niya ang bola. And Justin Bautista was the recipient of that miscommunication between or yung pagkaagaw ng bola ni Coney and Diona.
That's why the other players nitong Diliman College have to be more alert sa defensive rebounds. Ang ganda sana nung stop na yun. They were able to get a stop, yun nga lang hindi nila nakuha yung possession.
But the good thing is that matagal pa ang oras. Diliman can recover. Tingnan natin. If they can, a floater, and Sararanya scores.
Bawing-bawi na talaga si Sararanya sa larong to, showing composure. And actually, if you were to ask me, mas okay na they try to break down the defense, to collapse the defense using yung dribble drive si Sararanya than going over and over again. Dito kay Solomon Cone na halata naman nating pagod na.
And of course, batiin natin si Christopher Lasin na nanonood ngayon. Narinig niya kasi yung irit natin sa WWE. Oh, siya din. Mahilig din to sa wrestling. Si Chris Lasin. Maraming salamat kaibigan for watching the game and supporting Pinoy Liga Cup. Back to the action here. Galang ay dala ng bola. Galang stops. Tres. No good. And look at the wide frame of Dion. Ang hirap i-box out talaga no?
Hindi niya nga kailangan tumalon doon. Talagang nag-stand his ground lang siya. Lowered his body para bumaba yung kanya center of gravity. That's why he was able to get that rebound.
And now Sararanya has it. He has to go to the center. Medyo delikado yung side na yan. 71-65, 3:18 remaining. Solo has it. Solo, jumper. Parang hindi magandang tira yun no?
Hindi siya magandang tira. There was a hand on his face doon sa tira niya. And even if he tried to drive, there were 2 or 3 defenders waiting for him. Naka-zone itong St. Clair. That's why they're probably better off if they try to break the zone, to collapse the zone, using yung dribble drive nitong si Sararanya.
Let's take a look at right now. Tumatakbo Sararanya. Should wait for his teammates right now. 16 seconds. Escobar, a floater. Patay ang butike. And now, Manzano will have the ball.
Parang nawala na yung great ball movement dito ng Diliman College. Kanina nung first half, they were actually leading in assists against the St. Clair Saints.
Manzano, hand off to Montejo. 7 seconds. Megan has it. Megan jumper. Megan makes that one.
What a good time to finally get back to the scoring board. He hasn't scored since the first quarter. He only had 2 points before he made that shot.
And ladies and gentlemen, 73-65, 8-point lead. We'll be back. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as we take a look at the long-range shot of the game brought to you by LGR. Swabbing shot there for John Ninon. 3-point shot. Speaking of Ninon, Ninon has only scored 6 points so far after a big conference semifinals there.
And he's been the missing factor so far para sa Diliman College in this game. That's why St. Clair has been going to that zone over and over again. Yun nga lang doon sa last possession nila, nag-iba sila. No? Bumalik sila to their man-to-man defense. But they keep going to the zone. Pag nakita na nila na panay bigay kay Solomon Cone ng bola sa loob.
And there is a foul. And wala pa, matagal pa ma-penalty ang both squads. And We'll take the opportunity to say hello to Coach Henry Sobido watching right now. And of course, he has a training center sa Bukidnon. Hoops Dreams Basketball Training Center sa Bukidnon. Since 2022, 38 players na yung naipadala niya. Na-recruit na ng kanyang mga talents sa Manila, including si Kirk Cañete. And then si Miko Natinga. And then of course, meron niya sa San Beda, Adamson, UST, Angelico, marami pang iba. Hello to Coach Henry and his wife, si Florence. And now, ito naman, balik sa action. Escobar, jumper, no! And we are in the winning time. Last 2 minutes, ladies and gentlemen. St. Clair Saints on top by 8 points. 73-65. Bola na kay Clint Manzano. He drives. He loses the handle. Here comes Maranya. And a foul is called.
That was good defense there. Nahuli nila na masyadong mataas yung dribble ni Clint Manzano. That's why they were able to secure the ball and the possession. Yun nga lang nagkaroon ng foul. That's why we're going to set from the half-court line.
The good thing, hindi pa penalty. They still have one more foul to give bago mapadala sa free throw line.
Both teams so far playing good but clean defense. And we're already less than 2 minutes remaining in the game. And still both teams with only 3 team fouls. They've been playing disciplined defense so far. Yun nga lang, kailangan ng Diliman College needs more than just discipline to be able to grab this game from St. Clair.
1:42 remaining. Here comes Maranya, binigay kay Solo. Sararanya, walang katakot-takot na 3-point shot! Wow, Sararanya, 8 points.
Bawing-bawi na si Sararanya for those 3 early fouls in the game.
8 points in the fourth quarter for Sararanya, plus 6 in the first 3 quarters. Total of 14. 5-point lead na lamang ang Kalamangan.
They have a chance to whittle it down further to 3 points with 2 free throws. 2 crucial free throws from Maranya, who's been missing from the free throw line for much of the game.
Oh yes.
And narinig yata po ako ni Maranya and he says, Miles, hintay ka lang dyan.
Yes, teka lang daw. Two for 2 para kay Leonard Maranya.
Don't look now, it's just a 3-point ball game.
10 points for Leonard. 1:23 remaining despite all the struggles of Diliman College. They are still in the game. 1:15 remaining. Montejo, pop out si Justin. Megan for the 3. Boom!
What a time for Megan to finally hit it from the outside. Kanina pa po, nagmimintes yung mga tira niyan. What an opportune time for him to finally find this range.
Less than a minute remaining. 10 seconds in the shot clock. Leonard, he drives. And there's a foul. Penalty. And I think that was, Diliman College was very fortunate in that situation. Simply because shot clock was running down. Tapos, the play was not going somewhere else. He was fouled, an opportunity for them to cut the deficit.
It was a bailout foul, definitely, Kiko. And also, they're lucky that the other teams in the penalty, yun nga lang, he wasn't able to exploit the fact na nasa penalty situation na itong St. Clair.
And Maranya has missed 4 free throws, all in the second half. 4 out of 8, make that 5 out of 9. 5-point lead. There's a foul.
Coach Gino looking for an unsportsmanlike foul, but didn't look like one. It was just an ordinary foul.
Yeah, kasi parang foul nagkasalubong no?
Yung momentum nila led them to bumping into each other.
Yeah, pero kung may close fist doon, yon, pwede yon.
Yun ang pwede. And Diliman still not yet in the penalty. They have a chance to steal the ball from St. Clair.
Let's take a look. 41.93 seconds remaining. St. Clair looking to add another championship in their trophy room. Almost. Oh, a steal!
That was a very slow pass by Musa.
He could have held on to it.
That's true, time was running out.
Oh, great block! Bumawi si Musa with that big defensive play.
Now they just have to hold on to the ball. Diliman, so we're in a world of trouble right now. It's a 2-possession ball game with less than a shot clock remaining in the game clock.
You know, si J.R. Sararanya had, made up for his foul trouble in the first half with a great second half. But right now, mukhang they need more of that pa. Kasi they're down by 5 with 16 seconds remaining. And Solo has committed his 4th foul.
Right now, it's not looking good for them kasi maaari pang maging 3-possession ball game to kung perfect from the free throw line itong si Musa Diona on this trip.
So let's see. .41 seconds remaining. 77-71. We will hang on to the air for the conclusion of this game unless an overtime happens.
And we've seen stranger things, Kiko. Nakakita na tayo ng ganitong klase ng ball game na somehow nagiging overtime pa.
Yes, I don't want to close the chapter right now. Especially there's still 16 seconds. This game will go down the wire, sabi nga nila. And we were talking about how Diliman College was having a hard time all game long. But then they still found a way to inch closer.
They stayed patient throughout the game at nakascore yung kanilang ibang mga manlalaro, no, yung kanilang ibang supporting cast, katulad itong si Maranya at si Sararanya. They were the 2 biggest contributors in the 4th quarter aside from Solomon Coyle. Yun nga lang, it might be too late thanks to that back-breaking 3 by Galang.
Oh, yes. But Diliman College just proved to everyone that they have what it takes to really tangle or match up with other teams. I just believe they need just 1 or 2 more players. Big men.
Definitely, Kiko. It's just a depth issue right now for Diliman College, but they definitely have what it takes to hang out with the big boys. They really need only 1 or 2 bigs, plus probably one more tall shooter.
Yes.
To complement their already stellar core right now.
If I'm not mistaken, si Solomon is on his 3rd year yata. So we'll have to double check that also. Sararanya gets it to Giteng.
They need a quick 3.
No good. And that will
That
wrap
might
this
be it.
baby up. 6 seconds. And what a win. And another trophy is added on to the trophy room to Coach Gino Manansala. Another hardware, sabi nga natin. 77-71.
And the St. Clair's faithful on the stands, really happy with the impending result of this game. nakatayo na sila and they're ready. They're rearing to sing the alma mater song when all is said and done. No?
5.77 seconds remaining. $78-77. Sararanya with a basket. Ladies and gentlemen, after 40 minutes of basketball action, the St. Clair Saints wraps up another championship, this time winning the North Conference of the Pinoyliga Collegiate Cup Season 5 with a 5-point victory, 78-73. Final thoughts?
And you know, Diliman College, not a bad team. They were able to hang on despite a clear lack of depth, especially at the 4 spot. They were exploited over and over again on the post by the local bigs nitong St. Clair. But St. Clair, really a good win for them. They didn't even need Galang to score for most of the game until they needed him to score in the clutch time when the lead was down to 3 points.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, let's listen to the school hymn of both squads.
Of the future lies in our hand to greet tomorrow's dream. With just one voice we raise your name. Oh, hail our dear St. Clair. Inspired by your dreams and aspirations and goals for all humanity, we lift our voices, raise your banner, proclaim your cause on high. For your achievements and goals are a light to our path, the soul of all wisdom, and you're a model to us, those in need of your light, the hand in the master's touch. Hope of the future lies in our hand to greet tomorrow's dream. With just one voice we raise your name. Oh, hail our dear St. Clair. Inspired by your dreams and aspirations and goals for all humanity, we lift our voices, raise your banner, proclaim your cause on high. For your achievements and goals are a light to our path, the soul of all wisdom, and you're a model to us, those in need of your light, the hand in the master's touch. Oh, Hesita, Mama. Oh, hail St. Clair. Oh, hail our dear St. Clair. I have dreams, big dreams, but I don't want them to stay dreams forever. I want success, a life bright as the sun, overflowing
hopes, high hopes. But I need strength for life's challenges. I want success, a place in the sun, overflowing happiness. And I'm doing something about it. Yes, I'm doing something about it.
Thank you for watching over us, making sure every step is right, making us the best that we can be. Dealing with college, dealing with college. You and I, and dealing with college. Together we will soar. You and I, and dealing with college. Together we will make it happen. Together we will make it happen. Thank you for watching over us, making sure every step is right, making us the best that we can be. Dealing with college, dealing with college. You and I, and dealing with college. Together we will soar. You and I, and dealing with college. Together we will make it happen. Together we will make it happen. Make us the best that we can be. Dealing with college.
And good afternoon, basketball fans. Good afternoon, mga kaliga, and welcome to the awarding ceremonies of the Pinoyliga Collegiate Cup Season 5 North Conference. And of course, what a well-fought game between two squads. 40 minutes of basketball action, 7 games in the tournament. Hats off to the number 2 seed Diliman College Blue Dragons, and also the St. Clair College Saints. And right now, let's call my partner Miles Zavesa to bring out the championship trophy for the North Conference title. And ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to call the champions of the North Conference, the St. Clair College Saints. Jason Suba, Ahmed Islam, Sean Pajimna, Richmond Montejo, Mark Soriano, Clint Manzano, Rami Jimena, James Denosa, JP Correa, Angelo Parinas, Megan Galang, Soy Escobedo, Justin Bautista, Musa Diona, Aljon Loyola, Angelo Ibanez, Sean Bondok, Leonard Decibel, Baba Carendong, Ian Dumangkas, and Ryan Castañeda. And ladies and gentlemen, the head coach, Coach Gino Manansala. Ladies and gentlemen, the North Conference champions, the St. Clair Saints. Now let's take the opportunity to talk to the head coach, the architect of the championship, Coach Gino Manansala. Coach Gino, congratulations. And Coach Gino, hindi ba kayo nagsasawa kasi another hardware sa trophy room ng St. Clair Saints?
Ano lang, tuloy-tuloy lang naman yung ginagawa namin. Ang mahalaga kasi dito yung mayroon kami natututunan kada game. At syempre, thank you sa Diliman, kay Coach Renzi for giving us a napakagandang laban. hanggang sa huli hindi sila sumuko.
And you've been very animated sa sidelines. Natutuwa kami sa coaching style mo. It's halong tough love sa mga players nyo. Pero after the game, nakangiti, parang tatay na tatay. Is that really how you planned on establishing your system and coaching style?
Para mga anak ko yung mga players ko, ano lang talaga, kailangan lang talaga ng gabay nila kada laro. Siyempre, ang mahalaga dito, may natututunan sila at saka tumatatak na sa isip nila para next time na mangyayari yon, hindi na nila makakalimutan. Reminders lang palagi.
And now you're moving in as the North Conference champions. Are you ready for the Final Four para sa Pinoyliga Collegiate Cup Season 5 semifinals?
Oo, tatrabawin na namin mamaya yung, I think, EYAC yung kalaban namin. Siyempre, NCAA team yan, pero gagawin namin yung makakaya namin, mabigyan din sila ng magandang laban. So,
And Coach, the floor is yours. Baka meron kang gustong batiin.
binabati ko yung St. Clair College, community, Adalian family, Dr. J, Boss Monching Talisayon, the Generals Basketball Program, Boss RCG, yung mga nagdadasal sa amin, mami ko, nasa US, asawa ko, anak ko si Onyok, at yung mga, maraming nasa likod namin na hindi ko na maalala, pero maraming salamat para sa inyo po itong champion na ito.
Okay, what can you say about the championship?
Good. Because it's my first time, because it's our first time winning or advancing to the finals, because they play good or great. Then they practice to get this championship.
All right, thank you so much, Coach Gino. One of the brightest minds in collegiate basketball coaching. And right now, syempre hindi pa tayo tapos. We'll announce the best player of the game. Itong best player natin is somehow silent pero napaka-deadly. Seryoso ang mukha pero off the court, nakangiti. He scored 18 points, grabbed 13 boards, dished out 7 assists, and stole 2 times. Wearing jersey number 17, Justin Bautista. Congratulations, Justin. And during this game, parang napakatahimik lang yung tournament sa'yo. Pero in this important game, parang you woke up na parang ganadong-ganado, this is my time.
Yun nga, playoffs na championship. Yun yung pinaka-importante, yung championship, kaya ayaw namin matalo.
And then coming into this game, medyo yung Diliman College dumikit sa inyo. Ano yung sinabi ng coaching staff para medyo mapanatag kayo, maging confident kayo during the last moments of the game?
Ayun, sabi sa amin ni Coach Gino, execute lang namin yung play namin. Huwag kami mag-rely sa one-on-one namin. Execute namin yung sistema namin. At yun, doon kami makakakuha.
And you know, it's good to see you because I've seen you play in other youth tournaments and right now, mamang-mama ka na and you are playing the kind of basketball that you really wanted to play. And the floor is yours. Baka meron kang gustong batiin.
Ayun, marami. Unang-una, nagpapasalamat ako kay God sa binigay niyang panalo. Gusto ko lang i-shoutout yung mga boss namin, Dr. J, Boss Monching, The Generals, Boss RCG, Boss Barcebu, King of Street Foods, Catman, Barbers, and 69 Ping Pong. Tsaka yung, syempre binabati ko yung family ko sa Pampanga, mama at papa ko, mga kapatid ko, tapos yung mga ever supporting tita ko, mga lola ko yan, yung girlfriend ko nanonood dito, at yung tito ko sa US, yan, Australia, yun.
Alright, and ladies and gentlemen, Justin Bautista, the best player of this game for the North Conference Championship game. And up next, ladies and gentlemen, it's the South Conference Championship game between the number 1 seed Perpetual Altas going up against the number 2 seed St. Dominic Pikeman here in the Pinoyliga Collegiate Cup Season 5.